wake up, this is what you gotta do. You gotta crush the day before it crushes you. Every day I'm here to motivate, lead the way in the AM. I don't want you to hear these words, I need you to feel what I'm saying. Oh, you gotta crush the day before it crushes you. You gotta crush the day before it crushes you. In the building, Drewbie Wilson, motivation's coming, I can feel it. First thing that you need to do is crush the day before it crushes you.
For every project that you're leaving unfinished, you're creating 3 more. Getting things done is just as important as it is to get started. There's so many people that I see out in the world who have great ideas, and they get started and they take that first step, and then they go nowhere. And I know because I'm guilty as one too, right? I wouldn't be here sharing this experience, having this conversation with you if I didn't know it to be true because of my own recognition of the problem, right? So how many times in your life have you looked at starting a project? Maybe it was that book you wanted to write or the podcast you wanted to start, and you got an idea and you maybe put some things on paper, maybe even created that first episode, but then you quit. You stopped taking action. You didn't go anywhere with it. And so what happens? Now, maybe you've spent some money, so, maybe you invested to start this project, so now you're out that investment and you have to work to get that money back in some other fashion. So there's one job you've created. Maybe you've got a mess on your kitchen counter or in your maybe in your garage, right? You started building something and you've got all these parts and all these pieces everywhere, and now you've got to clean all that up and organize it. So there's your second job. And then really the worst job of all of them is admitting to yourself that you don't get things done. And that's the hardest job of them all, because when you have to admit that you failed, it hurts your confidence, it kills your ego. And those are the things you need to create success, right? It's this weird catch-22. And so what I want to remind you today is that every time you start a project and you're leaving it unfinished, you're creating more work for yourself. So 2 main things to think about here. 1, don't start a project that you know you won't finish, or you don't have a specific timeline for when it will be finished, right? Because you're not going to get everything done overnight. If you have a timeline and a set date, hey, this is when it will be completed, fine. But if you can't at least get that and be committed to it, don't start at all. And then the second part is finish the projects you do start. Go all in on yourself. You have no idea how much greatness is waiting for you once you start completing the things that you said you're going to do, right? That's one of our core values. We do what we say we're going to do when we say we're going to do it, because we know that getting those things done, finishing those projects that we start, that's what creates our greatness. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to go back and check out all the previous episodes. Make sure you subscribe and share this podcast with other like-minded, success-driven individuals who want to crush it. Check the show notes and grab your Crushing the Day swag over at crushingtheday.com. And remember, crush the day before it crushes you.
You gotta crush the day before it crushes you.